But what are they gonna say? Ugh. This will be
it's what they say.
Yeah, I know. We'll see.
Yeah, it's
I don't see it working, but I'll give it a good shot.
Well, I don't know. You might be.
Yeah, it's interesting because it is candid. So,
You might be
I'll give it a.
surprised. Yeah, it's candid. Okay, you ready? I'll do some mute. Actually, hold on. Let me just change my device here so I can put my headphones on and listen with you guys. And while I'm on that topic, let me throw on the headphones.
Let me put my fucking mic muted.
And then, okay.
Nobody cares about you.
Nobody cares about me? Okay, no problem. It is. Okay, here we go.
We don't need him here.
I wouldn't have kicked him out, but you did.
Shoaib, I will, because I have the co-owner, I will kick you too.
No. It's not about co-owner. It's not about co-owner. Or you can kick me out. I have no problem with that. But it's just he lose the argument, then he start using bad words. So
No,
he already lost.
I kicked him because he started to using bad words and not respectful words. This is why.
I mean,
Yeah, he lose the arguments, but why? Because he lose the arguments.
We should have told him before if he could just keep it cool before kicking, but it's okay. It's okay, brother. Shoaib, you're my brother in Islam, but your behavior and his behavior, it's like khalas, the same to me.
Ian, I understand what you are saying. You are right, probably. Maybe I have a little bit. I'm not dealing with him in a good way, but I tried him. I already know him, how he think and how he's. He have no intention to learn anything, and he's not polite. So I cannot deal with him with utmost respect when he's not respecting my religion. If he's not respecting me, like he's attacking me directly, like he's saying this bad stuff, I can handle it. But if he's disrespecting my religion, no. So he's not a respectful man. I cannot deal with him respecting him.
He can only disrespect if you. He can only disrespect you if you accept it.
No. That's wrong. Someone can disrespect your religion, and that's why. And actually, in Islam, we don't deal with him. You never deal with someone who disrespects your something sacred to you in a very pleasant way. So this is a concept also. I cannot deal with him good. It will be hypocrisy.
When people call the Prophet mad, he did not attack or kill them. So I guess this is more like a later teaching. And plus, nobody can mess with the honor of God. It's untouchable. So we as Muslims or believers of any faith who believes in all powerful God should not care about this stuff. But I mean, in the end of the day, we humans, right? It's hard. But either way, I guess I would disagree in that point.
Yeah, well, it's hard to draw where is the line, but even in the time of the prophets, a lot of things wasn't allowed. So when someone crossed the line, there is consequences. If someone attack you, you will not laugh.
Well, you could.
No, if someone attack you and want to kill you, no, the Quran doesn't tell you to laugh and give him his chair, give him your check. No.
The Quran doesn't say it's haram to laugh. Then take it easy.
No. I mean attack you physically also. Physically.
Well, that's a different story, right? This is not a physical environment.
I know that you will tell me that because the people now are convinced that physically, and when I tell you can say basically you can humiliate anything about Islam, and you will not say anything.
Look, you don't know who the guy is going through, right? Maybe he's stressed, maybe he's angry, maybe he had a bad experience with religious people. We should show mercy instead of just acting.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I don't even say that I'm qualified for da'wah. I never said that. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I know that. I know my temper. I'm bad for da'wah actually. I'm bad because yeah, maybe this is my personality is a bit short tempered. So yeah, I cannot handle. If someone is polite, I can go with him very politely and talk very logically. The moment someone starts humiliation and starts attacking, no, I cannot deal with him. I change. I become another person.
I see. I see what you're saying. Yep.
People who want to learn, I talked with many people who want to learn. Some of them were Christians, some of them was non-Muslims, and we all agree at some point. They were all surprised because Islam talks to himself. It's not about even someone who have very little knowledge. The least he can do, he can just say, okay, this is the Quran, read it.
Look, I think it's
It's easy.
important. I think it's important to let people dislike, be angry, and even hate based on lack of knowledge, based on ignorance or whatever. I mean, it's fine, People might have their reasons, and their reasons might be unreasonable, but in the end of the day, it's not something we should care about. He was making some points about Abraham. It was an interesting point, because naturally, a father protects his kid. So I think it's natural to ask and be angry at, a father occurrence
his
where a father would sacrifice his son for God. And I think it was a fair question, and I think we could address that like the correct manner. I was trying to I think the point of with Abraham was just to show faith, because that never happened, right? It was just to show the faith, and we wouldn't compare a prophet in its capacity, in his spiritual capacity to just like us here, right? At least that's what I think.
Yeah.
Or like Buddha, right? For example, you would never. It would be hard for you to compare Buddha's inner peace with, just a practitioner. So I think it was a good point. He's a bit sharp in his words, but I mean, we can get the point.
Yeah, that was my problem. Actually, Ian, you handle things way better than me, so I already noticed that, and I know that. I'm talking, and I know that in my heart that you are handling things better. Yeah, you talk. Somehow you have more patience, and you can handle people like him more. And I think this is the correct way. So I completely know what you are saying. So I'm not defending myself. I know myself. My way is wrong.
No, yeah,
so
I mean,
I know myself.
Yeah, I'm not just, who am I to judge you? I'm just giving my opinion. And maybe like, for example, now he's gonna keep hating. Maybe not, I don't know if he hates, seems that he hates, but I guess it doesn't help him to see a better perspective of Muslims. It's just like we put more fuel to the fire.
Yeah,
You know.
you
I
are
know
right about that.
AE had the right to kick him because he went a bit sexual in his.
No, it's you. The responsibility is you. You gave me the.
You're right.
Remove his.
Wait. I know this guy, but Ian, he always doing the same thing. He's not trying to understand or something, but he trying to make a problem or to cause, not making a problem, but just to cause some kind of how we say
yeah, like maybe he
argument.
hates,
So
he dislikes, and he wants just to stir up. Sure.
Yeah, maybe you can call him back to the room.
Call him back.
Yeah, okay. You can bring him back. Maybe send him message or. Because as a Muslims, what's the whole point of being here?
I mean,
to show the truth.
Okay, I don't have he's not my friend, and even he is, I will not do that because he was not respectfully speaking. I think.
Yeah, we
Islam.
can bring him back and tell him, okay, speak respectfully this time, because it's he has at least he sometimes do some research, even though he's not really doing that. I mean, they are using. I actually exposed them many times. There is Christian websites, the 20 shubuhat in Islam, or 25, and
No,
actually I
not,
found out that
my
they bring
problem. Wait, Shuaib. My problem is not the idea or what he's asking. Just to
the
be,
way.
yeah, the way you speak and to be respectful. He said like no respectful words, maybe 10 times or something.
Yeah, more.
Yeah, we should have done the courtesy to ask him to to keep it cool. But it's okay, like you said, right? You do as you wish, akhi. I give it to you. You can kick me even if you want.
Yeah.
Yes, and don't
In
play,
Islam,
You
in
know,
and
Islam.
don't play with me,
I can send him a message to and tell him you can enter, but if you can remove the prohibition from entering this room from him, I can send him a message and tell him if you want to enter, you can enter again.
In Islam, we marry virgin women. In modern world, they marry dirty women, and we marry young women. They marry old, dry, ugly, fat women.
It's not about ugly, some of them are beautiful. So let's
The ones that are beautiful,
let's
the ones that are beautiful have been with everybody. Everybody
yeah,
had
yeah.
intercourse with them.
Yeah. I understand, this is all about morality. Obviously, there is no marrying there. That's why they need immigrants and they need children. In the Scandinavian countries, they steal people children. They steal. I'm actually not defending them because they went there. But I just read yesterday someone in Sweden, they take they took eight children from one family, one Syrian family. They took all their children, eight. Social service. They take all of them.
Elon Musk is Christian, but Cohen, like the owners of the world, are Jewish and Muslim.
Uh, Elon
Atheist
Musk.
people,
Nah,
bro.
Elon Musk is an atheist, basically.
No, is Christian.
No, Christian in that way is an atheist. He doesn't believe that someone is running the world.
That's why. That's
Making
why when he became atheist, that's why he went bankrupt in Twitter.
don't make this kind of arguments because they are illogical. Because even in the Quran, they say that in the I forget the ayah, but there is many ayahs which said that the kuffar, we can give them a lot because this is also a test for them. Actually, it's a trap basically. So you are
Because I give my dog, my cat, I give him chicken.
so it's not about like if someone is not a Muslim, he will not get money. No, they can get money. They study, they get a job. It's normal. Because Allah, it's for everyone. It's for the Muslim, for the kafir. There is distinction, for example, between you say Ar-Rabb wa Ilah. When you say God or Rabb, it's for everyone. When you say Ilah is the God of the believers.
There is no such thing as atheistic person.
There is distinction.
An anti-God person is exactly satanic, and they tattoo their eyeballs, and they have a lot of tattoos. Even in their eyeballs, they tattoo the eyeball. They worship Satan. There is no such a thing as atheism as a concept. It doesn't exist. If you're
Yeah.
something, it means you don't like that thing. You don't think that it exists. So what exists is what exists other than that. If that is success, then
what exists.
No, I only agree with your statements when you are talking about God. Yeah, there is no atheism, because I
Ipso
believe that's
facto,
belief.
by nature,
Yeah,
a human being is a devil. A human being is satanic. When you follow your desires, you do whatever you want.
no, that's not
You
the point. Sorry
worship
to interrupt you,
Satan.
but
When you do whatever you want, you worship Satan.
yeah, I agree with you. But just the point of atheism, why I say that atheism doesn't exist, because I believe that believing in God is the natural position. It's clear and logical. It's the only logical explanation. So everyone deep in his heart, he knows that God exists. So you can pretend your whole life that now it's just pretending, but deep down there, you know that
Ipso
God
facto,
exists.
ipso
Yeah, it's
facto,
a fact.
ipso facto, if you put human beings in a forest and you remove all laws, the men are gonna rape the women, and the women are gonna kill the other women, and the other men are gonna cannibalize each other.
They are doing that actually, just in other ways, in a way or other, they are doing that. I mean, they go to the bars, they meet women in 5 minutes, they had sex. Basically, they're animals. Yeah, it's animal kingdom. But now there is festivals for people get naked in US and in London and in many
Yes,
countries.
there's Nicki
Yeah,
Minaj and Cardi B.
yeah,
They talk about like sucking stuff and
yeah,
like
yeah.
peace stuff, and they talk about
Yeah,
their
it's
vajayjay. They talk
yeah,
about their
it's
vajayjay all the time,
interesting
live on
how
camera, and the other people they applaud. They say, "Yes, yes,
yeah.
yeah, you suck a D. Oh, wow."
It's interesting how they make the relation between being the more naked you are, the more free you are. Very interesting. So the more you are closer to animal, the more you have freedom. This is basically because animals are naked. So basically animals are more civilized.
Exactly. Yes, I
Yeah.
agree with you, man.
Yeah, because this is what they are trying to do. Women in the 50, even US, they were wearing basically not very, very modest clothes. I mean, in London, I can give you just in this 1860, most of women, all of women were wearing hijab and they were in long garments, all of them. And then they start slowly convince women to take clothes off. They start bit by bit. Now, basically, they wear nothing in the streets. It's almost nothing. Yeah.
Hey, I just want to ask AE a question about a hadith he sent to me. So, AE, if you're there, if you could tell me, what do you mean about, like, in the end of the day or in the end, I would have to trust others? Anyways, you there?
So when someone or when Shuaib,
Yeah, okay, I kind of stopped it there because I didn't want to listen anymore. I heard enough. But what do you think about what you just heard there, um, everybody?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
It was just getting good. Guys bringing up a hadith that I brought.
I know, but it wasn't something that I could get involved in or that I could,
Yeah, well, I'm just
you know,
letting you know.
I don't accept the hadith as an argument. So,
It was very nice to listen to them run their shit. So
but
it
did you
was worth
hear
it.
the bullshit they were talking towards the
Yeah,
end
yeah,
there
yeah,
about
yeah,
women?
yeah. Oh,
And,
yeah. Oh, they're taking snapshots of all these Western countries, and
yeah.
they think that's what the country is made out of.
Hmm.
Because they're fucking gullible and stupid. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
It's they don't realize how conservative America is. When you look at a percentage of
Yeah,
the
maybe not.
population, the percentage of the population is conservative.
Well,
And
the
I
percentage of
don't
every
mean
population is.
conservative party. I simply mean they're not running through the streets with nothing on. How many people do that? How many people
Exactly.
are
Remember
are
that-
dressed
He said the
absolutely.
more naked you are, the more free you
Well,
are.
yeah, that's all a bunch of nonsense.
And
But
then he said that
how
if you
many
put
people, how many people walk around dressed in a lewd fashion? I
oh,
mean,
not enough, not
but
enough.
he thinks everybody is
I
because
wish
he's
everybody
stupid.
would. That would be
Because
lovely.
he's stupid.
So he says that atheism is nonsense, doesn't exist. It's
Whatever.
satanic. They're all satanic. They all worship Satan.
Put everybody in a forest and they'll rape it. Okay.
Put
So
everyone in the forest and the
I mean, these people are just
they'll
fucking
start eating
dumb.
the children.
Yeah,
This
they're
is the way
just
the
dumb.
Muslims think.
Just-
You put them in
They're
the
just
forest.
primitive, dumb fucks. That's all they
Unfucking
are.
believing.
In 2023.
It's
That's-
amazing
that's-
that there were even human beings left alive, according to Muslim theology, to have enough to actually start the Muslim religion. Because they would have all eaten themselves or something, according to them. Idiots.
I didn't even get to the Quranic verse about beating your wife. And again, I remind them, my contention is
Yeah.
that your book, your concept of God, is all from men. That's it. That's the argument. Is it a God-derived thing that you have anywhere in your possession? Or is it all man-made? Let's take a look. That's all. That's my argument.
Right, but they don't even let you talk. They don't even let you present your argument. That's what pissed me off.
No,
They
no,
just
no,
laughed at you. Ha 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 ha.
Well, no, I got my shit in, but you know,
You
he's
don't
an
know
idiot.
the answer to a question, huh? Let's
Yeah,
laugh at
what's
it.
the origin of life? It's a mystery. I mean, the guy's an idiot. The guy's an idiot. I'm seriously. They make up some shit, so they
Yeah.
call it objective because now it's written down, and where everybody that I know is
Yeah.
going to listen to this thing because we're calling it godly objective. All right,
Yeah.
get it?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And you can't do that. You don't do that. You're an asshole. You're a fucking asshole.
Well, there was one guy there who sounded like he was kind of, forgiving and let's present
Yeah, he was
the
okay.
peace
Yeah, he
of
was
the-
okay.
But nobody supported him. You just talked
No,
over
no,
him.
no. The guy was taking the criticism that he was handing out, and he agreed that he's not so good when it comes to being polite either. And listen, even if he doesn't use dirty words like I do, when he laughs at you for giving an honest answer, that's just plain rude. And that's when I know I've got a scumbag on my hands.
Ah,
And that's all there is to it.
yeah.
And then I try to tell him, hey, listen, do you know everything? What do you laugh at yourself when you finally have to say, I don't know? Do you really think you know everything that's important? Because that's what you're going to say to me. This is so important, you have to know. So you know all the important things. Is that correct? I mean, the guy's just an idiot. He doesn't know what honesty is. He doesn't know how the world works. He
Mhm.
doesn't. That's why he has to go to a piece of paper, so he can be told. He's a child. He's
The
primitive.
problem with these people is, besides the fact that they're a child, you're quite right, is that they have they have an arrogance that will not allow them to admit defeat in their debate.
Yeah, that's
No matter how weak your argument is, and how strong your refutation of their position is, they will not admit defeat.
That's just part of New Age obnoxiousness, you know. Regardless of how you've been crushed, just act like it never happened and keep running your mouth. You know.
Right.
So.
And it
If
gets
there's anybody-
tiresome. Doesn't it get tiresome?
Yeah,
after a
yeah.
while?
Well, yeah, but it's so if anybody's not learning anything, like he says that I'm not doing,
Mhm.
it's them for actually just glossing over the fact that you just got made to look like an idiot. But they don't balk. They don't balk for a second. They just keep running their dumb shit.
Yep. That's the way the world, man. What
Mhm.
can we do?
Yeah, no, that's what you're up against. So if you know that much, you try to work with it.
Yeah.
But I can lose patience with certain people, and certain people I can stay there and talk jerky for a pretty long time. But a guy like him, no, I'm gonna start fucking with him because he's too he's too obnoxious and he's stupid. If you're just stupid, you can maybe get away with it. But if you